You think you've earned your comfort? You've got it all figured out, haven't you? The world owes you something: respect, success, safety. You've been sipping on the lie that if you just wait long enough, it'll all come to you. But there's a price to this comfort you've been hiding in, and that price is about to come due. The game is shifting, the rules are changing. You thought the battle was over, but it's just beginning. And when it comes for you, when it slams down on your weak excuses, you'll find out just how hard you've been sleeping. The Joker is coming. Who's the Joker? The one who's never been afraid to burn it all down. The one who thrives in chaos, who rises from the ashes of what you believed was your victory. The one you've been ignoring as you sit, fat and lazy, on your so-called throne. The world isn't some peaceful place for you to sip tea and lull yourself into thinking you're safe. The Joker doesn't wait for an invitation, he doesn't ask permission. He forces the game to move, and when the time comes, he'll tear you apart with nothing but his twisted smile. You see, every dictator has a shelf life. Every king has a downfall. You've been living under the illusion that the throne you've claimed is yours forever. But time is a relentless beast. It doesn't care about your accomplishments, your legacy, or how hard you've worked. It just eats away at your foundation until nothing but ruin is left. And when that day comes, when you've exhausted all your excuses and false comforts, the Joker will be waiting, laughing, watching, ready to tear down everything you thought you built. There's no mercy in his eyes, no pity for your weakness. There's only the sound of you choking on the regret of thinking you were untouchable. It's coming for you. The world is changing, and those who think they're safe will be the first to feel its fury. You've spent too long pretending, too long hiding behind distractions. Wake up. There's no more time for excuses. You're about to be dragged out of your comfort zone and thrown into the fire you've been avoiding. No more soft landings. No more gentle words. This is the world slapping you awake, dragging you from the fantasy you've built. The Joker doesn't wait for permission to destroy your delusions. He just takes what he wants. You've been sitting there, pretending like this game is yours to control. Like you're some untouchable force, but you're not. You're just another weak fool waiting to get crushed under your own failures. And when that time comes, you won't even see it coming. But the Joker? He will be laughing, savoring every moment as you choke on your own regret. He'll be there, waiting for you to fall. And you will fall, because you believed the lie that comfort would save you. But comfort is the death of greatness. You've been too comfortable. The Joker will never stop because he doesn't care about your excuses, your doubts, your fears. He thrives on chaos, and chaos is coming for you. You can hide. You can try to ignore it. But it's coming. And when it hits, you won't be ready. You'll be choking on regret, watching your empire crumble because you were too weak to fight when it mattered. You've been warned. You've been sold a lie, and you bought it. Let's talk about the lie you've been living. The one you tell yourself every day to keep from facing the harsh truth. The one you've been spoon-fed by the world, by society, by every weak person around you who is just as afraid to confront the reality. You think you've got time. You think you can just wake up tomorrow, keep doing what you're doing, and somehow everything will magically line up. That's the lie. They told you it's okay to rest. They told you it's okay to be comfortable, to take a breather, to take the easy route. But let me tell you something. Comfort is a prison. It's a slow death. It's a sedative for your ambition, your drive, your power. You've been lulled into this idea that you can enjoy life, that you can just chill and everything will work out. You've been tricked into believing you have time to waste. That's the lie. And now, it's about to destroy you. You've been so focused on chasing comfort that you forgot the one truth that's never changed. You are not entitled to a damn thing. No one owes you success. No one is coming to save you. You think you're working hard? Let me tell you, the world doesn't care about how hard you work. It doesn't care about your feelings, your dreams, or your struggles. The only thing the world respects is results. And you're not delivering. You're not working nearly as hard as you think you are. You're not putting in the hours you claim. You're not making the sacrifices you say you're making. You think you're grinding? No, you're playing at it. You're trying without committing. And you've been sold this lie that it's enough. That if you just show up, you'll get rewarded. But that's not how this world works. You want something? You take it. But you've been hiding in the shadows of comfort, feeding yourself the illusion that good things come to those who wait. Wrong. Good things come to those who fight, to those who take action when no one else is. You've been sitting in the cheap seats, watching the game from the sidelines, thinking you'll get your turn. But the reality is, no one's coming to hand you your spot. No one's coming to give you a shot. You're going to have to earn it with blood, sweat, and fire. You're going to have to claw your way up from the dirt. You think those people you envy, the ones you look at with jealousy, they have it easier? No. They just learned early on that the world is a battlefield, and they got ready to fight. But you've been listening to the lie that good things will come to you if you just wait. They won't. Here's the thing, you're not special, you're not unique. You're not some chosen one who's going to get handed the keys to success because you've been working hard for a few months or a few years. The world doesn't care. There are no shortcuts. And you've been lying to yourself, telling yourself that if you just work a little more, if you just take one more step, the success you want will somehow come to you. That's not how this works. Every day, every minute you waste, every second you squander, someone else is out there taking what you want. Someone else is going to use your excuses against you, climb higher, push harder, and take what should have been yours. You're letting them win. The lie you've been sold, that you have time, that it's okay to take a step back every now and then. That rest is a part of the journey. But here's the hard truth. You've been resting while the rest of the world is at war. You've been sipping your tea, daydreaming about success, but those who are making it happen, they're in the trenches, burning with rage, with hunger, with a relentless desire to destroy anyone in their path. And while you're sitting on the sidelines thinking about balance and self-care, they're building empires. They're breaking down walls, shattering limits, and forging their own destiny. And when the time comes, when the Joker returns, they'll be the ones laughing. You've been sold this lie that it'll happen one day, that your moment will come. Stop waiting for your moment. It's never coming. Create it, seize it, demand it. And here's the killer part. You've been so consumed with this fantasy that you've forgotten what true power is. You think you can take it easy and somehow succeed. But true power is in the relentless grind. It's in the moment. When you're exhausted, when you're broken, when you've given everything you have and you still push forward. It's in the battle, in the fight when everyone else has quit. It's not about showing up. It's about showing up every single day with no excuses. You've been fooled into thinking that life owes you. You've been brainwashed by society's weak mindset, by the weak voices around you that tell you it's okay to settle, that it's okay to take a break. But no one who ever built anything worthwhile took a break. They never stopped. They never rested. They kept going until there was nothing left in them. And when they thought they had nothing more to give, they found more. The lie you've been living is the most dangerous one, that you can rest, that you can relax, that your moment will come if you work hard enough. No, that's not the truth. The truth is, you're going to have to fight for every inch. You're going to have to take what's yours. Every second you waste is another second someone else is moving closer to your spot. You're already behind. So here's the question. How much longer are you going to let this lie control you? How many more days will you wake up and tell yourself that it'll happen soon? How many more lies will you tell yourself before you realize there's only one thing that will make it happen? Action. Relentless, unapologetic action. The Joker won't wait for you. The game won't wait for you. The world won't wait for you. If you want something, you've got to take it, and the first step, shatter the lie. There's no comfort, no safety, just battle and death. Let's strip away the bullshit. Let's leave the fluff behind and get to the heart of the matter. You are not special. And the world doesn't care about your dreams, your goals, or your potential. There is no magic. There is no secret formula. There is no soft path to success. The truth is this: the world is a battle, and you're either in it or you're dead. You've been living in this illusion that success will be handed to you, that one day if you work hard enough you'll wake up and everything will be perfect, that the universe will somehow owe you, and all the stars will align for you to sit on your throne, sipping from your cup of victory. That's not how it works. The world isn't kind, it's not compassionate, it doesn't reward good intentions or long hours of effort. It doesn't care if you deserve it. The world only rewards results. It rewards those who rise, fight, claw, and conquer. It's not about how much you want it, it's about how far you're willing to go to take it. And here's the raw truth you need to hear. The universe will not bend to your will just because you believe in it. The universe will crush you if you're weak. It will leave you in the dirt wondering what went wrong while the true warriors rise to the top. Look at the people who are succeeding, the ones who are creating their empires, the ones who are unapologetically ruthless in their pursuit of greatness. They're not asking for permission. They're not sitting around waiting for the perfect moment. They're fighting, they're working, and most importantly, they're willing to destroy anything and anyone who stands in their way. They're not sitting in their comfort zone hoping for a miracle. They're out there taking what's theirs. You think you're going to win with your little comfort zone, don't you? You think you're going to get away with your half-assed efforts and your half-hearted grind. You won't. The truth is, there's no magic moment, there's no sign from the universe, there's no easy answer, there's just the battle. And if you're not willing to fight, to bleed, to sacrifice, to destroy, then you're going to get crushed. It's time to stop believing that anything is meant for you. It's time to stop fantasizing about success falling into your lap. Nothing is meant for you. Nothing will come to you if you don't earn it. The world doesn't owe you shit. It never has, and it never will. If you're waiting for someone to hand you the keys to the kingdom, you're going to die in obscurity. Here's the truth. Every day you waste, every moment you sit idly by, someone else is moving forward. Someone else is taking that inch you've been too scared to take. Someone else is getting stronger, hungrier, more ruthless. And while you sit there hoping for something to happen, they're out there grabbing it. The only thing that matters is what you're doing right now. What are you doing this second? What action are you taking? What move are you making to secure your future, your legacy, your survival? If you're not doing everything in your power to push forward, to move toward victory with relentless aggression, then you're not in the fight, you're just waiting for death to come knocking. And it will. This is the raw reality. The world doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your fears. It doesn't care if you're struggling. The world doesn't give a damn. It's a cold, harsh battlefield, and the only rule is survival. If you want to survive, if you want to rise, then you better learn to fight. Fight like you've never fought before. The truth is, you've been playing it safe. You've been hiding behind excuses, behind comforts, behind the idea that you have time. You've been pretending that one day somehow the perfect opportunity will come. It won't. The opportunity is now. The fight is now. The war is happening whether you're ready or not, and if you're not preparing for it, then you're already losing. You've spent too much time thinking you can coast through this. thinking that one day, when the time is right, you'll put in the work. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. There is no such thing as the right moment. It's all a lie. The right moment is when you create it. The right time is when you decide to take action, when you decide that you won't be left behind, when you decide that you'll fight with everything you have. No one is going to save you. There's no one coming to pull you out of your struggles. There's no knight in shining armor. There's no fairy godmother. There's no safety net. The only one who can change your life is you. You have to rise and take what's yours. You have to put in the work. You have to fight until your bones ache, until your soul burns with hunger, until you have nothing left to give, and then find a way to give more. It's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was, it wouldn't be worth it. You can't sit around waiting for things to work out. You can't sit in the comfort zone hiding from the struggle. You're either in the war or you're on the battlefield floor staring up at the chaos, realizing it's too late to join the fight. There is no safety. There is no comfort. There is no waiting for the right time. You have to make the time. You have to create your own opportunity. You have to go out and take what the world owes you. Now look at your life. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow"? How many times have you promised yourself that you'll start next week? How many times have you waited for the perfect moment? The perfect moment is now. The time to act is now. You can either rise and fight, or you can get left behind. Because if you don't act, if you don't fight, you'll be crushed. And the worst part? You'll never even know it's happening. The world doesn't announce its defeat. It doesn't give you a warning. It just swallows you whole and you won't even see it coming. So what are you going to do? Stay comfortable and die in obscurity? Or are you going to fight, bleed, and build something worth dying for? The choice is yours. But if you keep lying to yourself, if you keep hiding behind excuses, then don't be surprised when you're crushed under the weight of your own weakness. This is the raw truth. Get ready. It's coming for you. Let me make one thing clear. Weakness is a death sentence, and I'm not talking about physical strength. I'm talking about the weak mind, the weak spirit, the weak will. The moment you allow yourself to succumb to weakness, to hesitation, to self-doubt, you seal your own fate. You want to keep lying to yourself about how it'll get better and one day it'll all come together? That's the kind of thinking that gets you buried. You're already dying and you don't even know it. Every time you take your foot off the pedal, every time you give in to laziness, every time you let fear control you, you're digging your own grave. It doesn't matter how many times you tell yourself you'll get to it tomorrow. The truth is, tomorrow doesn't exist for the weak. Tomorrow is just the excuse of the uncommitted. And that excuse is the very thing that'll leave you forgotten. You'll be a ghost, a shadow, a name lost in the wind. The price of weakness is destruction. Your destruction. You think you can afford to waste time? You think you can afford to keep waiting for the perfect moment? You can't. The clock is ticking, and with every second you delay, you are falling further and further behind. There's a world of savage, ruthless individuals out there who are moving forward, seizing what should have been yours. And while you sleep, while you make excuses, they are taking over. They are winning, and you're losing. Weakness doesn't just cost you success. It costs you your soul. It chips away at your dignity, your pride, your self-respect. Every time you give up, every time you quit, every time you hesitate, you betray yourself. And that betrayal, it stabs deep. It scars you in a way that nothing else can. You'll walk around with the shame of your own failure eating you alive. You'll look in the mirror and see a person who could have been great, but chose comfort instead. And when the reckoning comes, when the Joker returns, when the consequences of your actions or lack thereof finally land, you'll wish you had fought harder. You'll wish you had given more. You'll wish you hadn't spent so many nights telling yourself tomorrow. Because by the time the world catches up to your weakness, it will be too late to change. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to feel sorry for you when you fail. Your failure will be your own. The only person who will care when you're buried in the rubble of your own making is you. And by then it won't matter. The world will have moved on. The opportunities you missed will have been taken by someone who was willing to pay the price. Someone who was willing to bleed, to sacrifice, to fight with everything they had. This is the consequence of weakness. It's a slow death, an agonizing suffocation of your potential, your pride, your hope. It's waking up every day knowing that the life you wanted, the future you dreamed of, is slipping further out of reach because you weren't strong enough to fight for it. It's walking through life like a zombie, half alive, dead inside because you failed to confront the beast that is your own self-doubt. The biggest mistake you can make right now is thinking there's time to waste, thinking that you can catch up later. You're already behind, the world moves fast, opportunities don't wait. And if you're not willing to chase them, if you're not willing to fight for every inch, then you'll be left behind. That's the price of weakness. Not just failure, but oblivion. And if you think that doesn't apply to you, if you think you're somehow different, special, immune to this reality, you're fooling yourself. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your sob stories. It doesn't care if you're tired or struggling. All it cares about is who is moving forward. And if you're standing still, if you're waiting for life to give you something, then you'll never get anything. The consequence of weakness is death. Death of your dreams. Death of your potential. Death of your spirit. Weakness is the true killer here. Weakness will rob you of everything you've ever wanted and leave you with nothing but regret and a life you didn't even live. Imagine that for a second. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Look back on your life. Will you be proud of what you've done? Or will you be haunted by the ghost of what you could have been? Will you have built something? Or will you have nothing to show for your time on this earth except wasted opportunities and broken dreams? That's what weakness does. It steals your future. It leaves you with nothing but what-ifs and could-have-beens. And that is a fate worse than any failure you could ever face. It's the slow rot of regret. And when regret hits, it doesn't leave. It eats away at you until you can't stand to look at yourself in the mirror. What are you going to do now? You think you've got more time? You think you can waste another day? Let me tell you something. You don't have more time. You have what you make of it. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Every excuse you make, every time you think about quitting or taking a break, is one more step closer to the grave of your own making. You think you're safe now? You think you're fine sitting on the sidelines? No. The consequences of your inaction will catch up to you. You will be forced to reckon with the fact that you chose comfort, you chose fear, you chose weakness, and now you'll pay the price. Because at the end of the day, there is no escape from the consequences of weakness. No matter how much you try to avoid it, no matter how many times you tell yourself it's okay, no matter how many excuses you make, you cannot run from the truth. You are either a warrior, fighting for what you want, or you are dead in the water. What will it be? You are the fire. Now burn everything to the ground. Do you feel it? The fire igniting inside of you? That raw, primal force that's been sleeping, waiting for you to awaken it? Now's the time. You've heard the call. You've seen the truth. You've felt the weight of your weakness, the consequences of your hesitation. But now is when you decide. Now is when you rise. No more excuses, no more self-doubt, no more waiting for the right moment. There is no right moment. The moment is now. The fire that's been simmering inside you is about to burst into a roaring blaze. You are the fire. and the world is about to burn. You have everything. You need to win. You've always had it. Every ounce of strength, every bit of courage, every drop of energy has been within you this whole time. You were born for this fight. You were forged in the fires of struggle. Every hardship, every obstacle, every battle you've faced was meant to prepare you for this moment, for this war. But here's the question. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to burn everything to the ground and rebuild your empire from the ashes? Because that's what it's going to take. You can no longer afford to sit back and watch. You can no longer wait for someone else to come and hand you the success you think you deserve. Success is earned. It is earned through blood, sweat, and sacrifice. It is earned through relentless, undying action. And you've been given a gift. You've been shown the truth. You've seen the future if you don't change. Failure, regret, and irrelevance. Now you have the power to change that. You have the power to decide. To stand up, to fight, to burn everything in your path. To rise up and conquer everything that's ever stood in your way. You have two choices now. You either get up and fight, or you die a slow, agonizing death of irrelevance. The world doesn't care about your excuses anymore. The time for excuses is over. No one is going to feel sorry for you when you fail. No one is going to come and fix your mistakes. You must do it yourself. But here's the good news. You're not alone in this fight. You have yourself. You have the fire inside you. You have the will to win. You have the strength to crush anything that stands in your way. And the moment you decide to stop being weak, to stop being afraid, to stop sitting in your comfort zone, that's when everything changes. You are the storm. You are the warrior. You are the one who will break through the chaos, the one who will push through the pain, the one who will tear down every barrier that's ever tried to hold you back. And no one can stop you. Not your doubts, not your fears, not the world itself. You are unstoppable. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to rise like the savage beast you were always meant to be. It's time to take what's yours. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more excuses. You are the one who decides how this story ends. And you will decide to win. You've been told your whole life that things would get better if you just waited long enough. That one day the doors would open and everything would fall into place. That's a lie. Life is not about waiting. It's about taking. It's about hunting down your dreams and grabbing them by the throat. It's about looking at the world and demanding it bend to your will. And when it doesn't, you rip it apart and make it. This is war. Your competition isn't waiting for you to catch up. Your competitors are destroying every inch of the path. They walk. They're pushing, grinding, fighting with everything they have. And while you sit here debating whether or not you're ready, they're taking the lead. They're out there, living the life you only dream about because they decided to fight. They decided to rise. They decided they weren't going to be left behind. Now ask yourself this. What are you willing to do to rise? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to burn? You can't rise without sacrificing something. You can't climb without leaving something behind. The moment you decide to rise is the moment you begin to shed everything that doesn't serve your purpose. The road won't be easy. It never is. There will be days when you're tired, when you want to quit, when the world feels too heavy. There will be days when the struggle seems insurmountable, when the weight of failure bears down on you like a crushing force. But you won't break. You were built to withstand the storm. You were born for this battle. Remember who you are. Remember the fire in your veins. You are a warrior, not a spectator. You are the one who will rise above the ashes, who will conquer the impossible, who will lead the charge. You are the one who will write your own destiny, And when the world looks at you, when they see the fire in your eyes, when they hear the roar of your battle cry, they will understand one thing: you will not be stopped. You will burn through every obstacle. You will tear down every wall. You will level everything in your path. Because the only thing standing between you and your victory is yourself. The moment you decide to stop being weak, the moment you decide to stop hesitating, that's the moment you rise. There is no more waiting. There is no more asking for permission. There is only action, only fighting, only burning through everything that's ever tried to hold you back. You will rise, and when you do, the world will bow before you. So rise. Rise like you've never risen before. Rise like the storm is inside you. Rise like you are the fire that will consume everything in its path. Because you are. This is your moment. Make it count. The final stand. No retreat. No surrender. Only victory. There is no more time to waste. You've been dragged through the fire. You've felt the weight of your own limitations. And now, it's time to finish what you started. This is the final moment, the last chapter of this war. No more waiting, no more doubting. The decision is made. The only thing left is the action. What will you do with the power you now have? What will you do with the fire that's been ignited inside you? This is the moment where you either step forward or remain where you are, trapped, weak, and forgotten. It's time to face the truth once and for all. This is your fight. Victory is not a gift. Victory is not something that will be handed to you. It is not something you can wait for, hope for, or pray for. Victory is earned through battle, through pain, through sacrifice. You are here right now because you have the will to fight, because you are ready to take what's yours, because you've faced the truth, you've recognized the weakness, and now you're prepared to obliterate it. This is your moment to claim victory. But let me be crystal clear about one thing. It won't be easy. There will be blood. There will be tears. There will be moments when everything inside you wants to quit. Your body will scream at you. Your mind will beg for relief. But in this moment, you must remember one thing. The only way out is through. There is no retreat. There is no surrender. There is only the next step forward, and the step after that, and the one after that. Victory is not just given, it is taken. You've seen the enemy. You've stared down your weakness, your fears, your doubts. You know where they lurk. Now, it's time to destroy them. The enemy doesn't stand a chance because you are relentless, you are unstoppable, you are war incarnate. There are no more options. There's no one else to save you. The fight is yours alone. And here's the cold, hard truth. If you don't give everything you have, if you don't push until your body is broken, your spirit crushed, then you will lose. And that loss won't just be the end of your journey. It will be the death of your potential. The death of your future. It will haunt you for the rest of your days, and you'll never forget that the one thing you had the power to control, your own fate, slipped through your fingers. No more talking, no more excuses, no more hoping for the universe to align. You are the one who makes the universe bend to you. So step up, fight, get in the arena, face your demons, and crush them underfoot. Tear down every single thing that ever told you that you weren't enough. Tear down every voice, every hesitation, every ounce of fear that tried to keep you from your greatness. Burn it all. And as the dust settles, as the echoes of battle fade, there will be one thing left standing. You. You will be the warrior who rose from the ashes. You will be the one who didn't just survive but conquered. You will be the one who took what was always yours, and no one will be able to take it from you because you've earned it. Now go. Go into the world like a storm, like a hurricane, like a tsunami that cannot be stopped. There is no fear left in you. There is no hesitation. There is no retreat. There is only forward momentum, unstoppable, relentless, victorious. Momentum. This is your call to arms. This is your command. Move forward, fight, win, and never, ever look back.